What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the new event in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. What's worth looking at within this event? What's not worth looking at? What's this Wes Unseld coach look like? All of those things going to be talked about in this video. Now, as I do dive into this thing, if you're new to the channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. One thing I will say as we do dive into this thing is if you're balling on a budget, this Collier and Cody Williams duo is probably the best value option here, okay? So I just do kind of want to make a note of that. That value is obviously really solid. The badge method or the MT method is absolutely cooked as well, so there's really no easy ways to make MT within this event either. Now, I want to start with talking about Wes Unseld. Why? Well, I feel like we got to talk about him before we dive into the, packs. For Wes Unseld, what does it boost? 3-ball, ball handle, speed, strength, offensive, and defensive rebounds. So really good boost. The thing for me is, at this stage for a coach, I feel like a lot of the coaches aren't that important just because everybody's basically 99 stats at this stage. So for example, say you add like a Dikembe Mutombo to the squad, right? Dikembe's already got 94 3-ball, 91 speed. So sure, I mean, it slightly boosts him. But I'm just telling you, at this stage, it doesn't really matter, and the badge he gives really doesn't matter either. The paint, the paint badge, the paint prodigy badge, really doesn't matter either. And so, if you get the option between an invincible event option pack and Wes Unseld, I would take the invincible event option pack. That's just my personal opinion on things. And again, if you open all these things up, you can get 6 different invincible event cards, which is fine. But again, you're still a ways away from, making anything crazy happen. Remember, the event does last, it looks like, 2 weeks? And so you do have some time before, this event ultimately does end. But I want to dive into everything, right? So what is this event? How do you get event cards? Is it worth you guys, grinding? Is it not worth grinding? All of those things. Now, let's start with the glitched event challenges, okay? You can add 100 overall glitched event card from grinding all these things out. Now, again, it's kind of similar to it was before. You got to grind all of these things out. It is definitely a grind, but it is 100% worth your time if you want these event cards. Now, again, it's nothing crazy. You do need some glitched players for it. But again, these are relatively easy. And again, if you are grinding things out, I'd recommend it. Also, tomorrow, if you do play 3 King of the Court games, you do get a Dark Matter event card as well. Meanwhile, I know last time in King of the Court, they did update cards. And so if you finish in the top 1%, you get an additional 100 overall event card. If you win King of the Court, you get an invincible event card. And even if you finish like in the top 10%, something like that, you can make some things happen. So kind of what I would recommend doing is I would get this glitched exchange first and foremost. So again, you got to do all these things, but again, it's not going to be super difficult. Win 4 games, score 4 points in the paint multiplayer games, make 13 threes with centers, 25 assists with power forwards, 50 points, assists, and rebounds with small forwards, 50 points in the paint and blocks with shooting guards. So points in the paint really with shooting guards, and then 25 dunks and rebounds with point guards. So get 25 dunks with a point guard / shooting guard. You'll have these 2 done. Get assists with power forwards while you do that. And before you know it, all of those will get done. Now, why is it important for you guys to do that? Well, once you get this glitch exchange, you can exchange it for a 10 box. And then once you do that, you will have the cards needed to grind all these things out. So that's kind of the approach that I would take. Outside of that, this event does go on for 2 weeks. You can earn glitched event cards after every win, but it just takes so long to really, have them be anything special. And so the one thing that I'm looking at within this is like, what's worth it, what's not worth it. A lot of these things I just ultimately don't think are going to be worth it. I don't. And even this, this glitch festival, like none of these things, in my opinion, are really worth it. So that's just kind of the way I look at things. And again, if you do want to get open packs today, what should you open up? Well, let's look at it, because I mean, for me, when I'm looking at like this glitch set, the sad part really is the pack odds. Like, pack odds within this is just absolutely horrible. I do think the Hall of Fame box is okay. The problem with the Hall of Fame box is, you know what? Like, even if you open this thing up, first of all, you get an unsellable 100 overall, and you don't even get one. You have a 50% chance of getting 100 overall. That stinks, okay? Then beyond that, you have one double 99 plus pack in which you'll get two 99s. You have a chance at 100 overall. Probably not going to pull it. One double Dark Matter Galaxy Opal event equal chance pack. Then you get two different invincible event cards. You do get 5 legend badges and 10 Hall of Fame badges. But again, the main thing for me is like, that's expensive. That's $100, right? And beyond that, like, these packs, in my opinion, just are not worth opening up. They're just not. Like, even the glitch bundle, it's just not worth opening. And so, like, that's the hard part for me is, like, I want to, upgrade my team slowly, but it's just, like, it's hard to say that's worth it. Especially, yeah, you get, out of one Hall of Fame box, 3 different invincible event cards. But the event cards don't get you that far, they really don't. Like, sure, you might end up being able to get like Chet or somebody, but they really don't get you that far. And so that's the thing for me, like when I'm looking at it, I do think Peja is elite at that shooting guard position, probably your best value. But beyond that, as far as like these guys up here, nothing's really worth it. I don't mind Dirk, I don't mind Chet. Do I think Jimmy's a better value than Jokic? Honestly, I do. I genuinely think he's a better value. But beyond that, I mean, Peja is a great value. I think as long as his release is good, which I think it is, I think he is a great value. I think Tari Eason is a great value for budget guys. When you go down to Pink Diamonds, I think Klingen's obviously good for budget guys. Matt Bonner can play. But then, the big thing for me is the Glitch 10 box is going to be a solid value. The Legend badges are solid values. I even like the Diamonds. Like, Sasha's great. Larry Sanders is great. And then even this Isaiah Collier, Cody Williams duo is great. So, honestly, like, I genuinely think this event is good. And the reason I say that is, number one, like, it's good for the budget, guys. So, for example, for Peja, you need 8 different Dark Matter event cards, which might seem like a lot, but you get 1 from playing in King of the Court. You can basically get a ton more from grinding these challenges out. And so if you just grind these challenges out, you can dang near get Peja Stojakovic for free, who I think is an absolute stud. So obviously, again, for the people that are big ballers and spend a ton of money on the game, they're going to get Jokic. You're going to get Jimmy Butler. But I'd look beyond that, guys. Get guys like Peja. Get guys, like, the Tari Easons of the world. And you are going to put yourself and your squad in a really, really solid position. Because at the end of the day, yeah, these Hall of Fame boxes are the most worth it thing to buy. Like, I'm not hating. Those are the most worth it thing to buy. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to, is that really what we're doing, right? Is that really what we're trying to do, is open those things up? Because the problem I have with opening that up, okay, is if I open that Hall of Fame box and then I pull 100 overall, right? Like, there's a lot of different 100 overalls, and a lot of them aren't great. Like AD Cade, I don't want either of them. And so, like, that's the thing that I keep coming back to. Ant, Jason Tatum, as it's like, if I did a pack opening and I pull those guys, I'm gonna get mad. Like, if I pull an Ant, I'm gonna probably get mad. And so those are the things that I'm just like, yikes. And again, even beyond that, like, it doesn't even say you have a chance to pull like an invincible card. Obviously, you do have a chance to pull an invincible card, but what are those odds truly like? I don't know. And so the thing for me about this too is you can't make a ton of MT off of it. So I don't know. Like, is that more worth it than, pulling these packs? I genuinely don't know. At least with this pack, you are guaranteed a 99 overall glitch player. And so, like, the thing for me is, it's like, I mean, if you're guaranteed a 99 plus glitch player, isn't that better? Plus you get, 50 other packs that you can go through and sell. I don't know, right? Like, I don't know what the most worth it thing is. All I can say is, as far as this event, I like what I'm seeing. I genuinely do, because at the end of the day, guess what? I can go through in here. I can grind the 10 box. Right? So I kind of, my approach to it today, I'm going to grind the, 10 box, or grind to get the 10 box. Then I'm going to use those players to grind these things out. I'm going to play in King of the Court. And then before you know it, I'm going to have enough event cards to go and do my thing. Right? Like, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. So it is what it is on this game. Obviously, again, to get the best team in the game, to get Jokic or Jimmy, you're going to have to spend hundreds, dang near $1,000 in the game to get Jokic. I'm just being truthful. Like, people will say, oh, well, Ty, you can grind out and get halfway there. Yeah, but then the other half, the other, 14 of invincible event cards you need, how else are you going to get them? You got to spend a ton of money on this game. So don't, lock in any of your event cards. One also thing, a point I do want to make is, you really can't grind, and I think this is important to talk about. You can't really grind your way as far as game modes towards event cards, right? Playing Breakout, playing Showdown. Like, you're not going to get a ton of event cards by just playing the game. And so that is something to keep in the back of your minds. Everything you really get for the event grinding wise is gonna have to come from the glitched event challenges. So that's really it for me. I guess what's next is, again, combining some of these things, getting this done, opening the 10 box, and then moving forward from there. It really shouldn't be that hard to do, because again, a lot of this is, again, dunks and rebounds with point guards. I can combine that with, you know, points in the paint with point guard shooting guards, and before you know it, I'm gonna be in really, really, really good shape. So that's just kind of the approach that I personally would take. And so kind of what I would do is I'd hop into triple threat on rookie, right? And so Shea at point guard is fine. I need assists with power forward. So, I mean, I'll put another point guard shooting guard in here just to get those dunks and points in the paint and kind of show you guys how that works. But this really should not be a super hard, super difficult challenge to get done, right? And so that's just kind of the first approach that I would take for you guys. And as I do dive into this thing, guys, you don't have to do this, right? You don't have to do this, but for me, this is the order of operation. Grind for the free 10 bucks, then go and grind out the events challenges if you want, and then, you know, get whoever you want. I do think Peja probably right now is your best value, but that's not me saying like you can't go and use somebody else. I do think Peja is by far and away the best value, but again, that's just me talking. Go do what you guys ultimately want to do. So again, assists with power forwards, points in the paint with shooting guards, dunks with point guards. All of those things are going to be getting done today. I will make a tier list on the event on, you know, what's worth it, what's not worth it. Again, a lot of it's hard though, because like right now I've not used all the cards. And so that's just kind of an extra layer to this thing. But that is going to wrap it up for my video today. Let me know your thoughts on this event, on everything down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.